What's going on, YouTube? It's Chris G613 and back today with a pretty cool video. It's going to be pretty much my PSA reveal. I dropped off 15 cards at the National. I purchased the Platinum membership. It gives you 15 free submissions for $249. It also gave me a bunch of extras. I got a pretty cool PSA book bag, and some other cool stuff was inside of there, so I couldn't beat that deal. Most of you guys know I did pick up the 86-87 Fleer basketball set recently, so what I did is I graded 14 of what I thought were the top stars out of that set. I do want to eventually grade every single one in that set, but I did start off with 14, and then I did try to grade the Card Killer Sony Michel card and got turned down, so last minute I had to throw in something else in there to get graded because I didn't want to miss out on just turning it in. I'm going to go over those grades that I got with you in just a second. In the background, my first ever PSA submission was that Walter Payton rookie there. Thought it was a 7. It came back a 6. I missed just a couple things there. The other card I ever submitted to PSA before is going to be the second-year Michael Jordan rookie card, or second-year card that I got off of Yari Gland off of Facebook. He was able to find that in a thrift store and unopened in a pack and pulled that and traded that to me for a bunch of football stuff. So I sent that in, and that got the highest grade that it could get with a 9 that I thought possible being off center. So very, very happy with those two. So I have those in the background just for show. I did get a couple of cards in the mail. I might as well show those off real quick. First one is from Instagram and Facebook, or Instagram and YouTube user Far North Hobby. If you haven't checked him out, make sure you do so. I'm gonna try to throw a bubble up here at the end so you guys can check out his channel. He's also on Instagram as well. He lives up in Alaska, and I hit him up for, I saw a card that he had recently, so I hit him up for it. We made a deal. I purchased it. He shipped it to me. I have a buddy of mine that is collecting these green foil rookie contender tickets. These were case hits inside of 2018 playoff. I happened to see an Instagram post where he had this carry on. Hit him up, and we made a deal for it. Completely sealed, still in the one touch. This was a redemption at the time. I don't think he redeemed it, but I do have this now, so that'd be pretty cool. And then I also hit up our buddy Dave's Cards 32, asked him if he had any, and he did have a Jaleel Scott green foil rookie ticket number 18 out of 24. So we struck a deal for this as well, and he shipped this to me. Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks for helping me out. So those will be off to my buddy. We'll probably make a deal for those rather shortly. And so that's what I have there. Now, I want to show off the PSA scores. So like I said, here's all 15 cards here. We'll set them off to the side. I did kind of separate them a little bit, kind of by lowest score. We'll see at the end what some prizes we have. But first one I sent in here is going to be a Julius Erving. The problems I was aware about before submitting it, you can see a little bit of paper loss along the edge, along the top border right there, along the right edge as well. That's pretty much it. I thought it was off center, up down. You could see that. The left to right centering I thought was pretty decent. Slight discoloration along the top edge there, but definitely off center on the back and the up down. I thought it was going to get a 7, came back a 6. I think it had a little bit more off center than I thought, but still okay. Like I said, I want to eventually grade everyone in the set, so pretty awesome card, and I'm glad to own that. Next one here is going to be a Karl Malone. You can already see some white chipping along the right edge there. Off center, heavily to the right. Also up down, it's heavily down, so it's a little off center there. The back off center, just up down, not too much of the color loss. I thought this would be a 7. It also came back a 6, so this is a Karl Malone rookie card. It does have a bad corner down here as well. I don't know if I remember that being there. That's pretty bad, but I may have sent this in anyway just because I wanted it slabbed and I thought it was Karl Malone. But a 6 isn't too bad, especially for a set that's over 33 years old. The next one you guys saw me pull from those search packs off of eBay. Very, very vibrant color. Up, down, a little off center, a little skinnier up top compared to the bottom there. Again, very vibrant on the back, but a little up, down, off centering. I thought it would get actually a 9, and this bad boy came back a 7. So it was a little off there on the guess of that grade. Johnny Moore. This card in a PSA 10 is a very lucrative card. Something about where it was in the print run, it's very hard to find a PSA 10. Hands are stained, was working on some cars recently, so sorry about that. Next one, we got Dominique Wilkins. A little white on the corner there, some chipping along the right edge. Left-right centering is pretty good. Up-down centering, maybe a little bit skinnier on the right compared to the left there. So not bad. Again, I like the color. Maybe a little bit of discoloration along the top here. Again, I guess this would be a 7, maybe an 8, and it did come back a 7. So Dominique Wilkins, rookie card. Yes, rookie card. This is what everybody considers as his rookie card. And this is what I consider his rookie card as well. But there he is, Dominique Wilkins. Yes, his rookie year was a few years earlier, but that is most nationally known as his rookie card. Next one's going to be Sir Charles here. I thought the left to right centering was great. Up-down centering, actually not too bad. I thought that it was centered pretty well. I can see a little bit of chipping on the right-hand side there. Maybe a little bit of white on that bottom left corner. Top looks nice. See the back. Back looks maybe a little off center, up down, just a hair. I was hoping for an 8 or 9 on the Barkley, and we got a 7. So not too bad for a Sir Charles rookie. Again, part of my set. My daughter will own it way after I'm long gone. Next one was Mr. Elbow Thrower himself, Bill Lambier. I thought this card looked great. Like, it really, really looked great. The centering looked nice. Vibrant color. Maybe a little bit tad of chipping there on the bottom left. The bottom right was just a hair. Centering on the back. Thought it looked good. I thought this would come back a 9, and I got an 8. So a little bit more white chipping than I thought, I guess. But still a respectable card. Again, part of the set. Next one here is going to be Joe Dumars. Again, just a little bit of chipping along the right edge there. I thought it was centered really, really, really well. Back, maybe a hair up down. But I thought this would get a 9, and we got an 8. Again, respectable for an 86 Fleer set to get an 8. So not too bad. Next card here is Clyde the Glide. Thought this had a chance at a 9 or a 10. Maybe just a hair soft corner there on the bottom right. Very, very nice centered card. Maybe a hair up down. But I thought that this was super, super nice, and it got an 8. So no 9 out of that one. Must have a little bit more weight showing than I thought. But again, still a respectable grade for an 86 Fleer card. Do you believe in magic? I do. I think it's centered maybe a little thinner up top. Right to left looks really nice on that. The color looked good. In the back, I thought the centering was dead on. I thought this had a chance at a 9, and we also got an 8 on the Magic Johnson. So not too bad there. Next one we got is Doc Rivers, our current NBA coach. Left to right centering looked good. Up down centering to me looks pretty nice. Colors are vibrant. Didn't think I saw any chipping. Again, I thought this had a shot, maybe even at a 10. Backside, okay, maybe it did have a little bit of discoloring along that top edge here. Remember, these cards were all in a sleeve and a binder when I bought them, and all had to be removed. And this one came back a 9, so very nice grade for a 86 Fleer Doc Rivers. Next one was one of my favorite players watching growing up. Him and Muggsy Bogues were the two short guys that were just amazing basketball players. You got to have a lot of respect for a guy that's 5'6" and under, especially if this guy can dunk. I mean, he's a foot above the rim there. Just nuts. Centering, I thought, was great. You can see just a tad bit of chipping along the right side. The corners look nice to me. A little bit of discoloration along the top. Thought this would get a 9. And I did get my 9 on my 86 Fleer Spud Webb rookie card. So I was pretty happy about that. Next one here is going to be Isaiah Thomas. Again, very, very vibrant color. Edges and corners look really nice to me. Centering looked nice. This one's got a little bit of discoloration again along that top edge there. Thought this would get a 9, and I was correct. I did get a 9 on the Isaiah Thomas rookie card as well. So again, a very, very nice grade there. 86 Fleer, Hakeem Olajuwon rookie card. I thought the centering looked very nice. I was really thinking this had a shot at a 10. Maybe a 9, I guess, with that top edge having a little bit miscolor. The centering and edges do look really sharp. I did get a 9, so again, a very, very nice card to have for my 86 Fleer set. I did have a Jordan sticker that was part of that set that needed to get graded. I think it was just a tad bit off center, left, right, and up, down. When I looked at this under a magnifying glass, it's also a little thinner along this side. I found some gum residue on the card. Again, thanks to a Rockavelli video, I found an old pair of my wife's pantyhose and began to rub, and all of that gum residue came off. So I believe that helped tremendously with this grade, because the centering, I was very scared. I thought this could get a 7, was hoping for an 8. I mean, it is a Michael Jordan rookie sticker, and I got my 8, and I'm thankful. I truly believe this was thanks to Rockavelli's advice with the pantyhose. Got all that gum residue off of this card, and I've got a very, very nice Michael Jordan rookie 8 PSA slab to go with my already slab that came with a set, PSA 4 Michael Jordan. Pretty happy about that. These were 2 cards growing up that were pretty much part of my grail. If I couldn't find these, I knew I was going to own them eventually, and I do. My daughter will own them long after I'm gone. Now this here was my replacement card for the Card Killer card that got denied. 2018 Flawless Sony Michel 4-color RPA. 2 out of 20. This is the silver foil version. On-card signature. Very last second. A little bit thicker than a normal, I don't know if it'll come in here, than a normal PSA slab. So it's my first thick one, but I got my Gem Mint 10, so I did get 110 out of that submission. This is currently a Pop 1 on the PSA registry, so that's pretty dang sweet to have a Sony Michel Pop 1 Flawless RPA on card. So that is my PSA submission. Again, I'm very, very happy with it. I have a few more. I'm going to be throwing some more out to PSA. Takes a little bit longer in my mind than Beckett, but that's okay. I do have a Beckett order coming back in about a month, but I'm going to put together maybe a rather large PSA order for myself next time. Looking to grade some lower end cards for a better percentage and increase depending on the grade. So pretty excited to do all that. You know what to do. If you haven't done so, pop this bubble to subscribe. Check out Far North Hobby here. Give me a thumbs up and comment below, because I can't wait to show you guys what's next. See you later.